This week you will be listening to a story called The Story of Martin Luther King. It's a very short story. And then you will watch another little short story from Kid President. And then we will proceed to draw Dr. Martin Luther King, or our version of him. So we'll go ahead and do that. And you're going to be using just the same review that we have been doing all year long with our using lines and shapes. And it's pretty much just lines and shapes, just like we've been doing all year long. So first, you're going to start with kind of an oval shape, or a kind of rounded, more, if you want to call it more rounded off view, because we're not going to close the top of we're going to stop and not close the top of our oval shape off. So you're going to start on one side, the top of your oval shape, and bring it down. Curve it on around. Curve it back up. And there you have kind of an oval shape. But now, instead of going on around with our oval, each place where you stopped at the top, you're just going to draw a straight line to close the top of that oval off so that it is flat for his hairline. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to give him some eyes. And his eyes are going to be shaped like footballs. So you're just going to take kind of an upside down smile shape. And then connect it to, draw a regular smile shape and connect it to the two corners of the first upside down smile. And you're going to repeat that shape, doing repetition. So we're going to repeat it again for the second eye. And then close it off with that regular smile shape to bring it to each corner. And then you're going to draw a half circle inside of each eye. And it's going to kind of be up towards the top, so the whole entire circle is not there. You're going to do that in both eyes. And then you're going to want to color those in. And while we're doing this, you can go back and color these in later. That is up to you, or you can pause the video. Now, we're going to draw his nose. And because we're only doing a side angle of his nose, we're going to come closer to this eye over here instead of drawing it right in the center. We're going to bring a line down, kind of curve it out a little for the tip of his nose. Curve it out to the down to the tip, and then curve it back around and then up and back. Now, next, we are going to add his mustache. So you're going to start with just a little kind of U shape right under his nose. And then come out and slightly downwards with a line that kind of meets the middle, almost the middle of his eye, or the side of the middle of the pupil, the inside of his eye, that circle. Then you're going to do the same over here. Bring a line slightly, curving it down till it meets with that pupil. And then another line under that to close that off, to close that mustache off. And you're going to color that in as well. Now next, we're just going to take a simple straight line under his mustache to let us know his mouth is there. And then another straight line under that to separate his chin from the rest of his face. Now, we're going to do some backwards C shapes, but really skinny C's for his ears. So the first one's going to be, your C is going to be turned the right way. Now we're going to do a backward C on this side to connect it to this side of the head. And then starting from the point of that C and the side of his head, we're going to bring a line up and kind of keep it close. And as we go up, bring it further out, but not too much more out. And just follow along, but curving it around, almost like we're just extending that oval shape. Extending it and making it bigger. And there we have his hairline. And you would want to color that in just as this appears colored in. Now, we have left is his collar, as he always wore a suit and a tie with a collared shirt. So you're going to bring a line down for one side of his collar, and then kind of to one side of his mustache, bring another line down, but not straight down. Curve it just a little bit this way towards the outside of your paper, and then close those two lines off so that we drew kind of a rectangular shape. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Leave some space in the middle, bring that line down, and then another line down on this side of his face, and close that off to make another rectangular shape. And now, where we've left space in here, we're going to just draw like a smile shape from where he has his tie on. Now, from each corner of your collars that are turned down for his shirt, you're going to draw a line straight out off your paper. Next, you're going to start at the corner of the line you drew straight down and the corner of his collar, outer collar. Again, from that same corner, bring a line down and kind of curve it in this way just slightly, and another line down to bring it to a point of that one. And you're going to bring that to the bottom of your paper to give it a triangular shape right here. And this is where his tie is not, so you can still see his shirt. And you do the same thing over here. This corner of the collar and his suit jacket for his suit. Bring a line down, and then bring another line down, and you'll have a rectangular shape in here that you're going to leave white. This space and this space should be white for his shirt, his collared shirt. And then at the top, you're just going to write Martin, MartinLuther. That's Luther King Jr. Because this is Martin Luther King Jr. week, which is the reason why we had Monday off. And then you're just going to simply color. And whenever you were coloring his eyebrows, you want to make sure you color them with if you don't have a darker color of brown, so that you're going to really bear down and color those darker. And then come in here, just add some texture, color those a little darker. And then once you go back over them, you wouldn't bear down as hard if you don't have two different colors, and your eyebrows and all that would stand out, and you'll be able to tell the difference in it. And once you're done, it should look like this. And that is our drawing for the week. Enjoy. Thank you.